Salam alaikum. Salam to all my princesses in the faith. How y'all doing? I'm King Henry, Hebrew child of light. And I just wanted to talk about the elect will attain everlasting glory. Second Esdras 8 verse 39. But I will rejoice over the disposition of the righteous, and I will remember also the pilgrimage and the salvation and the reward that they shall have. The Most High was speaking through the angels and the prophet, the prophet Esdras, and the angel Uriel. So this is what was going on. The Lord said that He will rejoice, that we will rejoice in our disposition, and He's gonna remember the pilgrimage and the salvation and the reward that we're gonna have. And He was speaking through the prophet Esdras, and He was speaking through the angel and the angel Uriel. Our labor is not in vain. We don't have to seek vainglory from these people. Man, the Most High sees all, and the Lord willing, we gonna get that reward. And that starts with salvation, being saved out of the hell that's coming to this society, being saved from the final plague, which is World War III. The nuclear missiles and Babylon falling and destroying different parts of the world. If the missiles don't get you, the Most High and His angels will. So understand, man, He trying to save us. This is what's coming. We're going to obtain everlasting glory to His saints that stand firm, that endureth to the end. He going to save us, man. And then all the Edomites going to try to run. It's going to be too late to hide. It's going to be too late to run. If you don't get destroyed in the process of World War III and the process of this purge and this new world order, the Most High going to get you regardless. So when it hits the fan, it's going to be too late for our people to try to run. Even 2/3 of these jakes, 2/3 our own, they going to get it too, man, for not listening, not wanting to do what's right, not follow the statutes and commandments, not follow the Most High, not coming home, waking up, coming back to your culture, your people. And you want to be like these Edomites, you want to be like Esau, and this is what's going to happen to you. He say, if the missiles don't get you, the Most High and His angels will. The Most High and His angels will. In the beginning of that will be the kingdom of the Most High. When we get these new bodies in the covenant, in the new covenant, which is written in your inward part, you never gonna sin again, and that's gonna lead to everlasting life. And on top of that, we gonna have power and dominion over the heathen. So when World War III and all of this breaks out, that's going to be the beginning of the kingdom. That's going to be the beginning of when the Most High comes. That's when it's all going. You're going to see the manifestation. You're going to see the 144. You're going to see you're going to see the power of Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. You're going to see the Most High, His power, His glory, man. Everybody going to see. And that's going to be the beginning. And then, and that's when we're going to have dominion over the heathen, over the white man. Everything that they have is going to fall to pieces and be crumbled. And in that day, you going to know, man. Y'all going to know who the elect is. The elect will obtain everlasting glory. Sirach 51:30. Do your work in good time, in His own time. God will give you your reward. When are those times? Now. This is the grace period. This is the mercy. going out and pushing the Most High name in the Son's name, prophesying and spreading the truth in front of the heathen. So this is how you get your everlasting glory, man. You got to do your work in your time. And when is our time? Our time is now. This is the grace period. This is like the quiet before the storm, before that tornado hit. This is the quiet. This is the time that he's given us. And the Lord says that our life is just a blink of an eye to him. So when that saying run out, that clock is over. So this is the grace period. This is the mercy. So we have to get right before the angels let go of the four winds from the four corners of the earth, man, and disaster hit. And World War III is already finna hit. They pushing this chip. So we got to get right and get right. They pushing this RFID chip already. We already know what they doing. They opening up concentration camps. Ain't nobody done, man. This is their last resort. They got to wipe us out because they can't risk us taking over, man. But they know it's over for them, man. Salah, Barakatah Yahweh. So this is what's going on. The elect will attain everlasting glory, man. And it's a beautiful thing. We finna be kings, man. We finna be kings and princesses under the Most High and under King David. King David is going to be our king, so I don't want to even jump the gun, but it's a beautiful thing, man. We're going home. We're going to rule again. So do your work in good time and in his own time. God will give you your reward when those times. God will give you your reward. When are those times? One of those times. Now, this is the grace period. This is the mercy. Going out and pushing the Most High name in his Son's name. Prophesying and spreading the truth in front of the heathen and the rest of Israel. Glorifying his name on earth. Because when all hell break loose, the word of Yah will be no more. Do your works now. In his time, he will give you your reward. So when all hell break loose, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. It's going to just be like, I told you so. That's what time is going to be then. But at the same time, you still can guide your people. We're going to be saving people and doing works, but it's going to really be too late for these 2/3, man. So get right now before it's too late, and the Most High wrap it up on you. You don't want them to wrap it up, because when you wrap it up, it's old. So we got to do our works now. That means if you know this knowledge, if you woken up to this knowledge and you're an Israelite, you're a Hebrew, you're chosen, whatever your nationality is, if you fall under these 12 tribes and these categories, stand up, wake up your children, your family, get your house in order. Because it's going down. Martial law is going to hit. They're going to be kicking in doors. They snatching people up. They snatching them off the streets, jumping out in vans. These Hollywood movies is real. They depicting what's really going on, and they showing y'all what's going on. And we just got to get right, man, because if you want to see that glory and you want to see the kingdom and you want to be a part of everlasting life, then you need to understand that this is what it takes. And are you willing to fight for that? Are you willing to fight? He said that this little bit of punishment we going through ain't nothing. Them little 400 years of slavery ain't nothing to the Most High. This little bit of Trayvon Martin justice we need that's happening ain't nothing to the Most High. R.I.P. Trayvon, but I'm just saying, like, our afflictions and pain that we think is hard to us is really nothing to him, and it's nothing compared to what he's going to give us. So just for the little bit of time that we had to suffer, he's going to bless us forever. So just work, man. It's not that hard, bro. Convert your life slowly but surely. Put down the things of this world and push for the Most High. This is what we got to do, man. This is the grace period, the mercy period. So he said, and prophesying, spreading the truth in front of the heathen and the rest of Israel, glorifying his name on earth. Because when all hell breaks loose, the word of Yah will be no more. Do your works now. In his time, he will give you your reward. Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the heavenly Father, and they shall nor torment touch them, because that time of the Jacob's trouble is coming, a time the world never seen before. And the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, is also a part of it. And the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. That's these 2/3, because they don't believe. They think we crazy. So this is what's going on, man. He telling you right there. You know, he say the souls of the righteous in the hand are in the hands of the heavenly Father, and they shall torment nor touch them. And they shall nor torment nor touch them. Because, you know, so he's telling you that that y'all got us. So just chill. And we know that that Jacob's trouble is here and it's approaching. So as that approaches, y'all still has us. He has us in his hands, but we have to prepare at the same time, or else he just gonna let you go. So, you know, they pushing the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. We know that's all a part of it. And the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. So basically people gonna laugh at us and say, oh, y'all crazy, man. Jesus died on the cross and this and that. Like, you got atheists don't even believe. So, you know, people gonna say a lot of crazy stuff. They're gonna mock you. A lot of people don't know that Jesus is a black man. And it's not even Jesus. It's Yahshua. You know, so we done had a segment on that name ain't even his name. It's Yahshua or Yashia, the Most High. I am that I am. We got to get back to our Hebrew. You know, so this is what's going on. They done gave us this fake doctrine. So we know the name Jesus, it came from a Latin name. Jesus, Latin. And that means earth pig. So what we been praying to all this time? You know, so these are the type of things we have to wake up and realize. So yeah, they're going to call us crazy for going on the highways and byways and preaching. They're going to call us crazy. But when that time come and we obtain this everlasting glory, man, we're going to see who crazy, because everybody's going to be in the kingdom. Even the ones who died and hated them, the KKKs, they died, they're going to be resurrected. They're going to be right there. Everybody who did wrong is going to die. They're going to be resurrected and be right there. You know, and right now it's a resurrection, and the resurrection that is happening now is just our mental. We're waking up. That's the resurrection that's happening right now. But when Yahshua comes back, Barakatah Yahweh, there's going to be a physical resurrection first, because he said the dead shall rise first. So this is what's going on. We got to realize these things and understand that there's levels to this. There's going to be levels to the kingdom. There's going to be Yahweh. There's going to be Yashia, his son, which is Jesus, what y'all call him. So there's God in Jesus. Then there's going to be the 12 elders, and then there's going to be King David. Then after King David, there's going to be the 144,000. After 144,000, you're going to have your 1/3. So that is the lineup. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand it. We're going to be in a beautiful state. In our heavenly bodies, we're going to be everlasting. There's going to be no more sin, because the word is going to be written inside of us. Instead of in a Bible, it's going to be in us. So this is what's going on, man. We got to realize the elect will obtain everlasting glory, and their departure is taken from misery. Going from us is utter destruction, but they are at peace. Blessed are they that die in the Lord, for their works do follow them. For though they be punished in the sight of man, yet their hope is immortality. And having being a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. So that's just like I said earlier. Don't worry about what happened in this world. Yeah, it's sad every time we lose a brother or sister, but if they was good, they going to the Most High, man, and they gonna live forever. So we can't worry about this. If we are worrying about being a little chastised, he said, but we shall be greatly rewarded. So these are the type of things we have to understand, you know, and we are, just like he said, we woke up to this knowledge, and we know that we fighting for immortality. We fighting for our soul. We fighting for, to see the Most High, to live in a better place, man. Salah, salah. So this is what's going on. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. In order to become a son of the Most High, you must be tried, period. That's real. But excuse me. But it says so. He's saying something to become 144 or even a 1/3. You must be tried. We all have to be tried, man. We all have to walk how the Most High did. We all have to go through these trials and tribulations, man. And ain't no free passes. Period. This is real. So he said, no way, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. As gold in the furnace has he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And we the burnt offering. So as gold in the furnace has he tried and received them. So you know how you put it? Okay, it's real. Okay, so that's how he gonna, yeah, bomb. And we the offering. So that's what it is, man. In the time of their visitation, they will shine and run to and fro like sparks in the flames. So in the time when this is the beautiful thing, man, like I keep telling y'all, man, Barakataya Howard shot. This is what I'm saying, man. When it hit the fan, this is why our spiritual power come in. When they say we shall attain spiritual power, we just had a segment on that, you know, and we're gonna get that everlasting glory as well. So when that time come, man, they say they shall run like sparks in the flame to and fro. He said that he said they shall shine, they will shine and run to and fro. So that means we're gonna have that everlasting power, man. We're gonna be moving out here, running. You're gonna see niggas moving fast as cars, excuse me. You're gonna see brothers running fast as trains, cars, whatever, flying through the air. You know, Dragon Ball Z mode, but Hebrew Israelite mode, you know, and it's just real. And this is what's going on because the Father is coming back. He's mad at America, man. This Edomite nation. He's mad at these heathens. He's mad at Mount Seir. So this is what we got to see, man, and realize that we're his seed. We're the seed of Jacob. We're the seed of Abraham. We're the seed of King David. We are the chosen remnant. We are the chosen ones. Allah. Todah, praises for blessings not yet received. So this is what's going on. He said, and they shall run to and fro like sparks in the flame. Isaiah 40:29 shall judge the nations in the king. They shall judge the nations in the kingdom of Yah, with Yah. So we're going to judge the other nations while we're in our kingdom with him. We're going to judge the rest of the nations. We're going to be with the Most High and we're going to judge the nations. So this is what he's saying. With Yah and have dominion over the people, and Yah will reign forever, and they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. So that's like I said, if you understand the truth, you will get everlasting glory because you're waking up to the Father, you're praising the Father, you're understanding 144,000 is his bride, and you're preparing for your Father. So this is what we got to understand. Said, understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with them, and the grace and mercy is to his saints. And he has care for his elect. And he has what? Care for his elect. And he has what? Care for his elect. He loves his elect, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Allah. Barakatah Yahweh, man. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. The elect will attain everlasting glory. It's not all about the whole Israel. Never was. Only about the few, the elect, the 144,000, then the 1/3. You ones, brothers and sisters that believe are friends and family with the prophets, and the rest across the world that believe in the prophets. We are the men on the front line. So that's what it's about. It's about his soldiers, the 144,000 that's pushing the word right now, that's that are putting their lives on the line, that will receive that spiritual power, man, when it's time to step up and guard the sheep. The sheep is the 1/3, and the rest of our brothers and sisters that believe until he comes. We have to protect them. So this is what he's saying. The brothers that's on the front line. This is who this is what he brought Ezekiel to the future to see. The destruction of our nation, and also his power in raising up his soldiers and showing Ezekiel that he's still built an army that's going to bring his people home. So the Most High always has a plan, man. Always. So this is what is going on, man. This is what he's showing us, that the 144,000 is the army, and we're protecting the 1/3, which is the sheep. But we're all still his people. We're all still the nation. You know what I'm saying? And the blacks make up 1/3 of the nation. So you got 144,000. That's a big number, but at the same time, it's not. but we got to still do our part, man. Barakatah Barakatah shot. So he said, and the ones that are friends with the prophets, we are the men on the front line. Psalms 30:1. I will exalt thee, O Lord, for thou hast lifted me up and hast not made my foes to rejoice over me. I cry unto thee, and thou hast healed me. Keep me alive, that I may not go down into the pit, O Yah, that brought me up in my soul from the grave. Yah is our life. Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints, of his remembrance and holiness. For his anger endureth for a moment. Slavery is done. Now is the time of Jacob's trouble. So he's telling us right there, man. He said, it's not all about Israel, but we done already went over that. So he's saying, just letting us know that we got to understand that it's not all about Israel. It's about the 144,000, and it's about the soldiers. And we know that Jacob's trouble is now, and that slavery is over. So now it's time for the soldiers to step up. So that's what's going on. So now that the soldiers going to step up, it's time for them to do what they got to do, man. Because, he was mad at us, but he not mad at us forever. His anger only endured for a moment. So, he was mad at us, but he not mad at us forever, So that's what he's saying. And he said, I cry unto thee. He said, and has they healed me, keep me alive, that I might not go into the pit. Oh, yeah. So he said he prayed that he don't go into the pit. And that's what we got to do. We got to pray. We got to pray that we don't go into the pit, man. Because that ain't where we want to go, man. And we got to rejoice the Father. We got to exalt and rejoice the Father and pray and repent as much as we can when we can, man. And do his works and do his works now. Because the time is now. This is the grace period. We already know that. So we got to keep pushing, man. Basically. Keep pushing and enduring to the end. The elect will obtain everlasting glory. Weeping may endure a night, but the joy of Yah cometh in the morning. Solomon 5:15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward is with Yah, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall ye receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. So he's telling you right there, man. He's saying the righteous live forevermore with the Most High. And that's going to be our reward, man. Living with the Most High, man. And receiving a kingdom and a crown on our head from the Most High. That's going to be our reward for standing on the front line and for doing our works right now. But our time to shine ain't now, it's later. So right now we're in the field. Later we will receive our blessings and our glory. He said, 2nd Esdras 2:45. Sit at my right hand till I make thy enemies your footstool. For with his right hand shall he protect them, and his arm shall he cover them. It's about Yahshua. It's about Yahshua. We gonna get our reward from Yahshua. And you heathens gonna go into hardcore slavery. So he said, sit at my right hand, and I will make your enemies your footstool. And with his right hand, I will protect you. And with his arm, he will cover you. So the Most High got you, man. He's saying, sit back, chill, man. He's saying, just sit back, chill. I got this, and I'm going to watch what I do for you, and that's just what it is. And that's what we got to realize. Salah, salam. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. So the Most High got you, man. Yahweh Shah is going to handle that. So this is what we got to see. And he said, and you heathens going into hardcore slavery. It's time for y'all to serve us. We had to build up your nasty kingdom, and we didn't reap no reward. And Esau got the nerve to bring up the flag and want us to respect it. To hell with that flag. This country is going to burn. And this country is going to burn. And Trump can't save you. We got next. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. The elect will attain everlasting glory. Ezekiel 37:22. Hey, I will make, he said, and I will make them one nation. I will make them one nation upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations. So he's saying, I will make them one nation, and one king shall be king to them all. That's King David. And he said, and it ain't going to be no more two nations. It ain't going to be no more Israel and America. It ain't going to be no more none of that. It's going to be one nation. And that's going to be the rulers of the world. So this is what we got to realize, man. This is all after World War III is done, is said and done. So we got to realize the world don't stop just because Esau think it's going to stop and they try to blow us up. That's not the end. Even if you die, the Father going to bring you back and you still going to endure it in the kingdom, man. So they can't stop this plan, man. If you die in this righteous truth, man, you still going to be redeemed. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, man. They can't stop it, man. We got next. So it said, and I will make them one nation upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be their king, shall be king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. So he's saying ain't gonna be no more two kingdoms, ain't gonna be no more none of that. So he said they will no longer defile themselves with their idols and vile images, or with any of their fences, or any of their fences. So it ain't gonna be no more of that. No more idols, no more cell phones, no more guns, no more cars, flashy and all this, everything, houses and all this, people glorifying. Ain't gonna be no more none of that, man. Not in the kingdom. You know, we don't need all that stuff. We're gonna have houses, of course, but we ain't gonna glorify this type of stuff, materialistic stuff, man. That's what we saying. He said, for I will save them from all their sinful backsliding. For I will save them from all their sinful backsliding. Who is that? The Jakes. Who is that? America. Who is that? The world. I will save them from all their sinful backsliding, and especially Esau. So this is what we got to realize, man. And I will cleanse them. But he not going to save Esau from their backslide, man. They going into captivity. He talking to us, man. He going to save us from our backslide, man. But this is just what I'm saying, man. Like, we got to realize what's going on. And I will cleanse them. They will be my people, and I their God. My servant David will be king over them. My servant David will be king over them. This is what we saying, man. We from the seed of David. David is back, man. We gonna see David, man, in the flesh. King David, man, who killed Goliath. Yeah, that's gonna be our king. Y'all need to read up on that boy, man. Read up on that king, man. This is what's going on. He gonna be the king over us, and Yahshua is gonna be the king over him, and Yahweh is gonna be the king over him. I am that I am. So it's the Father, the Son, and then it's David. You know, well, then the 12 elders over David. Excuse me. The 12 elders going to be over David that sit on the thrones. And then it's David, then it's us. The 144, then the 1/3. So it's levels to it. It's levels to the kingdom. And everybody got to play their role, man. I'm not even saying I'm 144,000. I might be 1/3. But it don't matter. I just want to be there. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. So that's what I'm saying. We got to just realize, wake up and realize, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. And we got to prepare right now, or we have the time. The little bit of time we got. He said, David will be king over them. and they will have one shepherd. They will follow my laws and be careful to keep my decrees. So it's gonna be levels in the kingdom. David, the rest of the 12, then 144, and then the 1/3. They will live in the land I gave my servant Jacob. So we're going to live in Jacob's land. The land where your ancestors lived. We're going to live in the land of our ancestors. So it's just a beautiful thing, man. I can't wait to go and see what it looked like and just, be home and be at peace. No more gang banging, no more having to worry about nothing, watching your back, no more worrying about your family being safe. Everybody good, man. It ain't gonna be like no fake president lying to you on TV or no fake teachers lying to you in school and none of that. Everybody, this wicked society we living in, man, where everybody smile in public but really don't care when nobody looking. When nobody looking, man, they gonna shit on you, man. And that's just that. No matter who it is, the preacher, the teacher, your family, everybody just act, man. It's just all an act. This life is an act, and once you wake up and realize that, then you will be off in a better place. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that one person care, and that's the Most High, man. Your Father. He'll never forgive. He'll never forget you, man. Never. And He'll always forgive you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta want to come. You gotta want to come to Him, man. You gotta want Him. You gotta be tired of this life. I was tired of this life, man. Still am. That's why I work every day, and when I'm off, I'm still here. This is what I do. I'm up right now, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, giving y'all this lesson. I've been at work all day. I don't eat no meat. Vegetarian now. Going on 3 months. 2 years, no cigs. Stuff like this is what you got to break yourself out of. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but we already had segments on that we got to get ready, man, because we're going to attain our spiritual power. So this is what we got to prepare for, man, and wake up and realize. Brakathay Howard, Brakathay Howard Shah. So, this is just, just a segment I wanted to touch on, man. The elect will obtain everlasting life and glory. And this is just what it is. And we gotta, we gotta keep pushing. He said, and I will save them from all their sinful backsliding, and I will cleanse them, and they will be my people, and I their God. My servant David will be king over them, and they will have one shepherd. They will follow my laws and be careful to keep my decrees. So it's gonna be levels in the kingdom. David, the rest of the 12, then the 144, then the 1/3. They will live in the land I gave my servant Jacob, the land where your ancestors live. Their children and their kids will live there forever. And David, my servant, will be their prince. So David is going to be our prince. Our kids and our kids is going to live here. You're going to live to be old and see your grandkids be raised up, man. And that's just it's a beautiful thing, man. The elect will obtain everlasting life and glory. Ezekiel 37:26. I will make a covenant of peace with them. It will be everlasting. It will be an everlasting covenant. I will establish them and increase their numbers, and I will put my sanctuary among them forever. So he's letting you know what's going to happen when this time comes. He said he's going to make a covenant of peace with us. He said, and it will be an everlasting covenant, and I will establish and increase them in their numbers. So he's going to multiply our numbers and strengthen us. And I will put my sanctuary among them forever. And my dwelling place will be with them. I will be their God, and them my people. And the nations will know that I am Yah. That I, Yah, make Israel holy when my sanctuary is among them forever. So he's saying that everybody will know when he, the Most High, makes his sanctuary amongst the people forever, amongst us here on earth forever. And this is just what it is, man. Jake's going to slavery for 1,000 years, banging on Esau. Isaiah 60:10. And the sons of strangers shall build up the walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I mercy on thee. Therefore the gates shall be open continually, and shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. The gate shall not shut nor day nor night. Come on, man. That's real, bro. Therefore the gates shall be open continually. They shall not shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. So he's telling you right there that the gates of the kingdom gonna be open, just so we could bring you so we could bring you Edomites in, so we could bring in everyone who didn't believe. Y'all getting captured, and y'all gonna serve. So that's what's gonna happen, man. They going into slavery. He telling you right there that our God, a black man, is gonna put all y'all into slavery. For all the for everything y'all did, y'all gotta be punished, man. For punishing his people. And that's real. And that's just what it is. So this is what we gotta pay attention to, man. And that's straight out the Bible, man. So this is what's going on straight out the KJV, man. Ain't no games, bro. Esau gonna have to pay for what they did. They gonna have to pay reparations, man. We want our money for slavery. He said that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought for the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. So every nation that go up against us is gonna perish, man. Ye those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fire tree, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beauty the place of my sanctuary. I will make the places of my feet glorious. So he's saying everywhere he steps is going to be beautiful, man. And we're going to take everything y'all got and we're going to bring it to the kingdom. All y'all money, y'all riches, y'all spoils, everything, man. Y'all women, everything is ours now. It's over. For everything y'all did, man. The elect will obtain everlasting glory. Isaiah 60:10-16. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an external excellence, a joy of many nations. Thou shalt also. So he said, even though we was afflicted and we went through all this, he's still gonna make us an external excellence, the joy of many nations. So he's still gonna exalt us, man. And he said, all these heathens, they gonna come bending and bowing, even their children. They all gonna bend and bow, man, before the Most High, man. And he said, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breasts of the kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior. and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Instead of bronze, I will bring gold. Instead of iron, I will bring silver. Instead of wood, bronze. And instead of stone, iron. I will also make your officers peace, and your magistrate righteousness. Violence shall no longer be heard in your land. So come on, man. He gonna exalt us. He gonna make us powerful, man. You know, and we're gonna have all these riches, and it ain't gonna be no more violence. Violence shall no longer be heard in your land, neither wasting nor destruction. So we ain't gotta worry about who's shooting, what's going on. We ain't gotta worry about watching our back, like I said. Within your borders, nor destruction within your borders, but you shall call your walls salvation and your gates praise. So we're gonna call our walls salvation and our gates praise, man, for the Most High even saving us. And it ain't gonna be nothing that can break in and destroy what He has binded up. The sun shall no longer be your light by day, nor for brightness shall the moon give light. So the sun ain't gonna be your light by day, nor for brightness shall the moon give light to you. But the Lord will be your everlasting light, and the days of your mourning shall be ended. Also your people shall all be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. So he's saying in those days, like, he don't literally mean the sun and the moon, but he's saying we will be woke in the spirit. The Lord is going to be with us forever, man. He's going to be there. So he's going to be our path, our light. And that's all we're going to need. And we shall inherit the land forever, man. So as long as we keep following the law, statute, and commandments, enduring to the end, and pushing and striving to do what's right, our 2/3, hopefully they wake up. And to my brothers and sisters that's woke right now, just keep moving, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Meditate, fast. Just do what you're doing, man. Stay away from that pork and get ready, man. They finna try to push this chip. They finna try to come and creep on us in the night. But they don't know, like a thief in the night. No one knows the night. No one knows the hour when Yahweh comes back, man. Barakatah Yahweh shot, and he coming back with 12 million angels, man. So it's going down, man, and they think it's a game till they see these cherubims, man, up high. So this is what we gotta understand. Keep pushing and striving. The elect will obtain everlasting glory. So I hope everybody got something out of this. It was edible for the soul. I'm King Henry, Hebrew child of light. Till next time, Salah.